Hey Blue Table fans, we're back with turn 4.
And James has magically changed clothes. Sam!
What? Actually, the batteries died in the camera yesterday, so we had to kind of finish it today. So.
Alrighty, cool. So, start off for turn 4, roll for initiative.
Sounds like fun to me. Oh!
Nice! I pick up initiative for once.
It's about time.
It is about time. Alright.
Alright, so declare your first action, sir.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I don't know exactly what to do quite yet. I'm actually going to take my tank, aim at this wall right here, and try and destroy it.
Ooh. Now, as far as we know, there aren't any actual rules to do that. However, we agreed, per our own scenario, that he would be able to do that. So he has to do a normal roll to hit, and this wall provides 3d6 cover based on the rules. So essentially, this is going to be 3d6 defense dice against his awesome cannon.
Yes. All right, James.
Okay, my first declared action will then be using this awesome template that's provided in the rule books. You'll see that this is the arc that my front-mounted machine gun has.
Oh, and all 3 of my guys are in that arc.
Correct.
Brutal.
So, that gun on the Stug is an MG34, which has 6 shots. So we're going to do 2 shots on each guy.
Alrighty. My second action, let's see, I'm going to have this guy move up here. Hopefully, to get out of the way of that machine gun.
Yeah, hopefully.
Alright, James.
Alright. My next action will be to take him, and he is going to actually use his action and move cautiously over here so he can hide next turn.
Alright. My third action is this guy is going to move up and fire at that guy that's going to try and crawl away.
Okay. Awesome. And then this guy here is going to move over here and do the same thing.
Alright, cool. So we're going to go ahead and roll now.
Yep. So I rolled abysmally with my tank at a 7. We got an 11 and a 16.
16, 11, and then my tank rolled a 12.
And then I rolled a 7 and an 8 over here. Ouch!
I'm sorry. Alright, so that means this guy over here gets to roll first. This guy here.
Yep.
So he's moving up 20 centimeters. Or sorry, 15 centimeters. And he's going to shoot at this gentleman here.
Okay.
And what's my range here? I have line of sight. Range is 58 centimeters.
Okay.
So I believe, I'm just going to double check this, but I believe it puts me just at 1d6. Yep. But I also moved, so I'm minus a d6, so I'm at 3d6 to hit.
Yep, and I get my 1d6 cover for the hedge.
Okay.
Ooh!
And ouch, that was
a whole lot of
that's
nothing.
Shot 1, that's not going to do anything. So here comes shot 2.
2.
And this is a little bit better. So I have 12 plus 4, so I'm at 16.
Minus 2 is
14,
so
he's
wound.
wounded.
Again,
He's
so that kills him.
wounded once, so he's now dead. Alright. Alright, so now my 12 is going to go. That's my tank here. And so, just to clarify for the rules for blowing up this cover, what we determined is, like the normal pinned, wound, and kill numbers are going to be the same for like minus 1d6, minus 2d6, and destroy for the cover. So, I'm going to roll, because I'm at extreme range here.
Oh yeah.
Double checking. Yep, I am at 107 centimeters.
Ouch!
So, just 3d6. He's rolling 3d6 for his cover.
Yep.
So it's a very small chance I'll get anything done here, but we'll find out anyways.
Oh!
Wow.
I gotta reload my wall.
Yeah, you have to reload that wall there. Okay, well, that does absolutely nothing, so the shot goes wide and flies off. So just to clarify again, 5 guys in the tank. 1 guy was performing a break action because he moved his last turn. The second guy is performing fire action, 2 guys were reloading, and the wounded guy standing up.
Correct.
So there's no, or not wounded, pinned guy standing up, so there's no wounded pinned.
Bye, Sean!
Bye, Sean!
Enjoy yourself.
Alright, third movement. This guy is moving forward. He is not going to shoot. And he's just moving up 15 centimeters. So, I have managed to save 2 of my guys from his machine gun.
Yes. So we'll see what happens now.
All right.
All right, so opening up fire my machine gun here. 3d6 plus 2d6 for range. So I got 5d6.
Nice. And I get a nice little 1d6 to help defend myself.
Well, that actually is a wall, so we're going to say that's 2d6.
Okay, we're going to say 2d6.
So I'm being nice. I'm being generous.
And he gets 2 shots on me there.
Yep.
Oh, but I actually didn't do too bad there. I rolled a 9.
I got 21 minus 9, right?
So you're doing your dice plus your ballistic value.
Right, which is 3.
Which is 3, because you were doing the...
Oh, that's just the machine gun.
Or
That's not ballistic value.
Right. That's right, you're right.
The tactical value.
Tactical value, plus 3.
Yep, so we've got actually 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, plus 3 is 21. Yes.
So that puts me at minus 9, it's at 12.
So he's pinned.
My guy's pinned.
So before he lays down, we do the second shot. There we go.
Oh! So he got triple numbers here.
Okay, so we'll go over that rule here in a second. So 18, 21, plus 3, 24 minus 10, 14.
So he's wounded.
He's wounded. Okay.
All right.
So he is going to lay down and get a wound marker on him. Now, my Stook has an awesome thing called ammunition store. What that means is, on a 1d6, I roll, and on a 1, for an ammunition store, double check the rule here, the weapon has really run out.
All right, so what happens, he rolled 3, if you roll triple numbers, it means your gun runs out of ammo.
Yep.
He has a special rule that makes it so that he has a 50-50 chance of it not actually really being out.
Right, which is cool, because if it doesn't run out, if I had rolled a 4, 5, or 6 in this case, instead of the 1, it would have been able to continue to fire as normal, which is awesome. So basically the next turn I have to do a reload action for that.
Yeah. All right, James, and you still have one more guy to move?
Yep, so he's just going to come over here.
Okay. Now you had a third guy who was going to move, but that guy died before he had a chance to take his action.
Yeah, he moved up there.
Yeah. All right, James, your turn to start first activation here.
All right. First activation we have is, let's see, we got line of sight over here now. You know what? I'm thinking I'm going to have to check line of sight, so let's pause for a second. All right, so I have determined that this guy here has an ever so slight shot at this guy hanging out over here. He moved up just in line of sight. So my shot is going to go through the woods, that's 2d6 cover, and over the hedge, and not to grandmother's house. So hopefully it goes into him.
All right, so that's your first action?
Yep.
Okay, my second action is going to be to have this wounded guy here. He's going to kind of crawl over here cautiously. Hopefully get out of the way to that machine gun.
Awesome. Okay. Then we're going to have... actually, that gun shifted. The medic is going to pass. He's just going to stand there.
Okay. My next action will be to... Well, let's see here. Let's get some of these guys going here. This guy's actually going to run up and jump over the fence.
Awesome. Hopefully he doesn't fall in his face.
Let's hope not. It'd be rather embarrassing.
It would actually.
Okay.
All right, and then we're going to have, actually we're going to have this guy here that's up front. He's going to move back just a little bit, move cautiously there.
And that's your, is that a sniper or just a regular soldier?
That's just a regular soldier. I didn't take a sniper in this one.
All right, then I'm going to have my bazooka guy move up and jump over the fence as well.
Awesome.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Guys are going that way, I think. my dice hate me. So we actually did figure it out, though, that Ren was playing Mordheim with them, with the vampires, so he's kind of tainted them, I think. So.
Nice.
So we got a total of 7, 8, and 11 over here.
All right, so here's something interesting, guys. When you have a wounded model and he has to make a roll, he cannot add his VT, or tactical value, to that roll. However, my wounded guy here rolled a natural 12. And in fact, the wounded guy rolled the highest out of everybody on this turn. I have a guy over here with 11 and a guy over here with 9. So, amazingly, he gets to go first.
Yeah, he really wants to live.
He really does want to live. All right, so he can only move 10 centimeters as a cautious movement. James, would you mind measuring that for me? Okay. He's moving over this way, yeah. So he's just going to move right over here, and that's just enough to get him out of the firing arc of that tank there.
Yep, until the tank decides to run him over.
Yeah, so he has an 11, I have an 11. Because I had priority on this turn, my 11 gets to go first.
Yep.
So, yeah, actually, James, do you want to hold that? So, movement through field is minus 1d6 worth of centimeters.
Right.
Jumping the fence is another minus 1d6 of centimeters. So I actually have to roll 2d6 to determine how far he's going to not go. So he's not going 10 centimeters, so I can only move him 5 centimeters, and hopefully that's enough to get him over that wall. And it's not going to be. So he gets to go like this. Right in through it. Pitiful. Okay, now this guy, same thing.
Tripped.
And he's also moving 5 centimeters. Again, not enough.
He also tripped. Now it's important to note that the rules actually state that if the entire base can't go over it, then they're stuck on that side.
Yep. So unfortunate.
It's kind of a general knowledge thing that pretty much war games are that way, but we thought we would state it as well.
Yeah.
So, all right. So now I get to do some movement over here. Yeah. So this guy's just going to move cautiously back here. I'm not even going to measure it because he's not moving the full amount. He's just moving back there to hang out with the Sarge. This guy here is going to take his shot, and the medic is just sitting there. So, let you have that.
Yep.
We can bring it back now.
We've got 3d6. Range is about 56 centimeters in that case. That is the Car 98 rifle. So I'm looking at adding another 1d6.
Okay, and I'm rolling 3d6 against that. And he gets one shot.
Ooh.
All right.
I got 20.
Okay, I got 10.
So 10. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Love stackable cover.
Oh yeah.
All right, that's all the activations on here, I believe, for this base. Okay. Do you have any activations left you're going to take, James?
I have my sergeant and him. So yeah, we do need to go through the motions.
All right. So. Then I believe it's on you to start this one.
No, actually, I did the last one because he shot, so it's on you.
Okay. Then I have 4 more guys here. I'm just going to move them up and try and get them over that fence as well.
Okay, sounds good. He is going to open fire on anyone he sees.
Okay.
And the corporal, or the sergeant rather, is going to move cautiously himself. So since we'll just roll it off and see what happens.
Okay. All right, so we just went ahead and finished up the last turn because there was going to be no shooting. I moved all my guys up. 2 of my guys managed to get over the fence. He was able to move his guys where he needed to.
And I made a mistake, hopefully not a fatal one. I should have, instead of passing my medic's turn, I forgot I had a wounded guy over here.
Ooh, bummer.
I should have ran him over here, you know, like a bat out of Berlin and help the guy out.
Nice.
So,
all right. So now we are on turn 5,
Yep.
and we're going to roll for initiative.
oh!
What'd you get? What'd you get?
Boxcars.
Oh, nice. All right, so he definitely has initiative.
So I got priority this time. So my very first action, we're going to have a little bit of fun. The tank is going to turn 90 degrees, taking 2 centimeters each turn. It's 2 centimeters for every 45 centimeters it turns. Or 45 degrees, sorry. And then it is actually going to run over these 2 guys. At the same time, that's the driver's action. We will have a reload action to reload the gun, and then we will have an open fire action with the machine gun. Okay, that makes my 4 actions.
Assuming that they are not out of range because they're underneath your tank.
Right, but we've got all kinds of good stuff going on here, so we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna try some new things here, and hopefully not get immobilized.
All right. So my action then, my tank here is going to move up and engage his tank.
Hopefully still being able to get line of sight there.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, next action here is the medic is going to do what he should have done the last time and run over here. So when he's running, he's going to lose hidden.
Okay.
If anybody can draw line of sight to him.
All right. My second action, this guy is actually going to run up here.
Sweet. Action here. Third action is this guy here is going to shoot at the guy trying to run.
All right. My third action is going to be to have this guy run out front here as well. They're just both running straight up.
Sweet.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and roll here.
All right, so the dice didn't fail me this time. I got a 13 on my tank. I got a 12 over here on the gunner and 10 on the medic. What do you got, Brett?
My tank rolled a 6, and then I have a 13 on this guy and a 9 on this guy.
Okay, so the tank's gonna get to go first.
Okay, go for it.
Alright, so normally there's actually a, actually I think you can use this because that's 45 degrees. So, but it basically 90 centimeter or 90 degrees takes 4 centimeters. It's got a 25 centimeter movement. Now I'm going to lose 2d6 by going over the obstacle.
And then on top of that you have to roll to see what happens when you go over the obstacle.
Right. Okay, so I'm losing 6 centimeters off the movement.
So you're at 15 centimeter total distance.
Yep, so that's how far he gets to move.
Yep.
He gets to move up that far. So, which will actually put me stopping right on top of his 2 guys. Now we actually looked up this rule because this is something new for us. We haven't done this before. I wanted to try it out. That's why I'm doing it. So, because everything happens at the same time, my shooting is going to take place as well. So I'm going to open fire on these guys and I'm going to try to run them over. So the way we've determined, based on the rules, running over happens is it is a tactical value test. So you want to roll that and we'll explain what happens. Before Brett rolls this, I actually need to roll for this because we found the rule here that if I roll a 1, my tank becomes immobilized, so that might be a moot point, him running out of the way. I'm still going to open fire on him, which I didn't declare him, which I should have. I should have split it again, 2, 2, and 2, but I'm just going to go split it evenly, 3 and 3, because I didn't declare it before like I was supposed to. But if I roll a 1, then these guys are going to be safe because he's going to be hung up on there.
See you guys later.
Nope. Good to go.
So basically my roll here is I have to roll 1d6. Let's just move these out of the way.
Yep.
1d6 for each guy, and if they roll their tactical under their tactical value, so for him it's a 3 or less, for him it's a 4 or less, then they effectively jump out of the way.
Okay.
If they roll their tactical value, which is 4 and 5, then they are pinned. If they get over their tactical value, which would be 5 and 6, and then 6 on him, they're wounded and pinned. So
right.
This is for this guy. He rolled a 3, he's jumping out of the way.
Yep.
This guy, he rolled a 3 as well, so he's jumping out of the way.
Yep. And the tank will end up
Right there.
right there. So, but now I need to do my shots. So, yep, we'll do that. All right, so we're gonna go for the regular guy, regular trooper first. I'm rolling 5 dice. Oh!
First shot does nothing.
Okay.
And he has to try and reload.
So, let's see what happens. Oh, I reload.
Well, but is that for your machine guns? Or the can? Oh, you're firing the machine guns. I'm sorry.
That is for the machine guns,
right.
and it says I can, according to the rule book.
You can keep going.
Now, please correct us if we're wrong, but it says that I can keep going. Firing is normal.
Yep.
So,
Maybe he'll do it again.
okay, so second shot on him.
Ooh, and he almost does it again.
Okay, so 9, 10. So I'm at 17 minus 10.
Doesn't do anything.
Nothing. Wow. Last shot. 10. I got 19.
Minus 8. It's 11, so he's pinned.
So he's pinned.
So now you're moving on to the other guy.
Now we're moving on to the sergeant, or corporal.
Corporal.
Okay. 15. Another 19.
Minus 9, 10.
So nothing. Second shot. 12, 14, 15, 18.
Minus 8.
Nothing. Wow. You're getting lucky.
I'm sitting so lucky.
Oh.
This might actually do something.
Oh, yep. So 11. 18 minus 6 is 12, so he's pinned as well. So Olay succeeded, and that whole thing was pinning these guys. They got scared of the tank. That's what it boils down to. So, but it was fun. It was awesome.
Pretty fun. All right, so that was, his activation was 13, so that means his activation is 13, but he can't run because he's pinned,
Right.
so he can't do anything. Which means this guy's not going to be able to do anything either.
Yep.
So then you have your next 2 activations.
Yep, so I got the medic and him, so what I'm going to do is hand the camera back over to Brett. All right, so we determined a line of sight is now blocked by the hedge, if not by the trees, because he is pinned and laying down. He's hiding behind the hedge. My guy doesn't get a shot anymore, so it's okay. And medic is running, going 20 centimeters, not quite far enough.
Okay, in order to heal someone, you have to be in base-to-base contact with them.
Yes, so it'll be 2 more turns for him to do this. This is where he should have been this turn, so next turn I can heal him. But so what's got to happen?
Okay, last part of this activation, I get to move my tank up. Hopefully I can get line of sight to shoot his Stug. So he's doing an engaged order, so he moves up and then shoots, and he's on a road, so he gets an extra 1d6 to his movement. Might be, no. So
Go 3.
Moving a total of 27 centimeters. Let's see if that'll get me close enough. Okay. I don't think it's going to. So, I am afraid I do not have line of sight.
Oh, now we're gonna look from this side too, just to be safe. No, I think we're clear here.
Bummer.
My camouflage is helping me. I'm hidden.
Yes, it is.
He thinks I'm a hedgerow.
There we go. All right, so we're going to our next activations.